Now, step 2 on this fancy little card is the highlight. Now, if you've got color matched, I always color match with 2 highlights, your main highlight and your brightener. Now, highlight, that is going to be your foundation. So, your main highlight, take your blush and bronzer brush, the smaller end, and just tap in the tin. You don't want to dig in the tin, you're just tapping the surface of the tin. It is highly pigmented and a little bit of product goes a long way. What I like to do, I like to just stamp it on first, and then I go ahead and blend it in. So where we're putting the main highlight is just the bottom half of our jaw, right into that contour line, bring it into your lip. If you didn't contour your nose, then you would put it all in the nose, in your T-zone, and then just the bottom half of your forehead. Now, doing the contour first helps as a roadmap for where you're placing the rest of these products. So it is a good way to start with your contour first, because then it kind of just breaks your face up into sections. Okay, so that is the main highlight. Now, some of you may or may not have some dark circles. If you did, then I would have suggested a color for you. We have a couple different colors depending on the color of your dark circles. I would have suggested a color for that. But in my lovely experience, I'm going to use the color called Frenchie. It's a lip and cheek color, but it's got this coral color to it that it acts as a beautiful color corrector for the color of my dark circles. Now I'm just applying it with my finger, and by doing this, it just helps to warm up to the skin and blend and melt right in, okay? So I'm just putting that into the dark circles. Now you don't even need it. Bless you if you don't have those dark circles. But if you do, we can counteract them and make them look like you don't have any. So definitely reach out if you are questioning which color you should be, or even if you need it. So now go ahead, sorry, should use this brush. Go ahead with your detail hack brush, the small end into your brightener highlight. So this is the second highlight that I would have color matched you with. And we are going to go and take it and stipple it down the side of the nose into this big upside down triangle shape. And we are just stippling, meaning we're just patting it up and down right under the eye. Okay, look at the difference already, how much it's brightened and awakened my face. And you want to get it up to as close to the lash line as you can. Okay, and we're bringing it all the way down. So we're not just going under the eye, we're bringing it all the way down into this upside down triangle. You can go ahead and put it into your eyelid. This just acts as a great eyeshadow primer. And if you're like me, you've got redness and veining, it just helps to even out that skin tone on your eye. Okay. And then go ahead on the other side. Isn't that crazy? Like, oh, so crazy. Okay. All the way down the side of the nose, stippling. A little bit of product goes a long way. It is so easy to overuse this product when you're first starting to put too much on. Don't worry, I did it too. It just takes a little bit of practice. Okay, so your under eye is brightened and refreshed. Now go ahead and take the brightener and bring it down the center of your face. So the top of your Cupid's bow, the middle of your chin, middle of your forehead, and I like to take my finger, my ring finger, and just draw that line down the center of my nose. Okay. Blush and bronzer brush, the big fluffy end. Now we're going to go ahead and start blending it in. This is where the magic happens. So what I like to do with the contour on my cheek, I take and put the brush on an angle and then do small little circles and start blending, and I blend up because we want to keep that line above your jawline. So just blend, 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 and look at that. Look at how much that blends in so beautifully. So it is okay to get that line a little bit darker. I know some when you first start, you're like, oh, I'm so scared of contour, as I was as well. I never got that line dark enough. And then when you blend, you just blend it completely away. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So you want it to blend in nicely to have that nice natural shadow. You don't want the line, but you also don't want to blend it completely away. You just want to have that nice natural shadow. And then with the nose, you're going to blend and just flick it into the middle of your nose. Okay, just fluff in and soften up those lines. And then if you contoured out your jaw, don't forget to blend that.